Well, how did Friends Together begin? 20 years ago, our oldest daughter was diagnosed with a stage 4 colon cancer, which was really rare. Young people they just don't get that diagnosis. So we started at U of M and conferred with that doctor, set up a chemo regimen in Saginaw, because at that time, Alpena did not have a cancer center. There was nowhere for me to go as a mother. There was never a time in my life where I felt so all alone. Before Dawn passed away, I can remember the day we were in our kitchen, and it was kind of an emotional day for us. And we talked about how alone we were, how absolutely alone we were for these 2 years through this journey. We had several doctors, but none of them were our doctors. We didn't have a place to go. I called every mental health, community health, medical facility I could to find out if there was any type of support program or group, anything to help patients and families going through a cancer experience, and there was nothing. So Dawn asked me that day to promise her that when it was all over, that no one would go through it the way we did, all alone. And so that's how Friends Together really began. It was with that promise.
At Friends Together, our purpose is simple: to support local people struggling with a cancer diagnosis. We want to be the difference in your life, both during and after your cancer diagnosis. Why? Well, the truth of the matter is that there isn't a cancer handbook. There's no guide that gives you step-by-step directions of how to deal with this life-altering situation. And unless you have friends or family who have gone through it, who can relate, who understand, you will feel alone. We know because we've been there. Not that long ago, many of us had to deal with cancer by ourselves. Our community was simply not organized to respond to our friends and neighbors on a regular, everyday basis. We've come a long way. Today, important medical services and complementary care are available right here. Together as friends, we can make a difference. We can make sure that no one in our community has to travel through the cancer experience alone. Our mission is 100% focused on people in Northeast Lower Michigan who are struggling with cancer. This includes current patients, survivors, caregivers, and immediate family members. Cancer is the only qualification. If there is anything that we are able to do, we will do it. There are a number of ways that we can offer support to our friends with cancer. We know that support groups are an excellent way for patients and their families to meet other people who are coping with cancer. That's why we regularly have 10 to 12 different support groups for cancer patients and their families, and we're always expanding these groups to support the needs of our community. We also know that cancer treatments can affect your appearance as well, so we created programs that can help patients deal with the changing needs of their skin and hair during and after treatment. Getting to and from appointments can be a challenge. Our VAN program is another great service available to cancer patients. Through this program, we're able to help cancer patients get to treatment appointments within our community. We're also able to assist with the cost of medical travel to appointments outside of our community as well. We cannot stress enough that we are here to support you. And all of this is possible because of the generous support of the community. Contact us if you or someone you know has been touched by cancer, or join one of our free cancer support groups. Together as friends, we can make a difference.